one of the claims of Rome is that Mary never had any other children besides the Lord Jesus Christ. Now, when we read the scriptures, the Bible tells us that Jesus had earthly brothers and sisters. In the Gospel of Matthew, chapters 12 and 13, Matthew chapter 12, and particularly verse 50, and in the Gospel of Mark chapter 3, in the Gospel of John chapter 7. All these passages talk about the earthly half-brothers and sisters of Jesus Christ. So according to the scriptures, the Lord Jesus Christ had earthly half-brothers and sisters. He had siblings. Yet the Roman Catholic Church claims that he had no siblings and that Jesus was the only child that Mary ever had. Well, why does the Roman Catholic Church claim this? I'm going to show you why. If you've never seen this, this is a book by Bart Ehrman, and it's interesting, the title. It says, The Lost Scriptures, Books That Did Not Make It Into the New Testament. And if you've never heard of this, in Roman Catholic teaching, though they don't talk about it, and you would not know about it unless you were a Roman Catholic, but in Roman Catholic teaching, they have what is known as the tradition or the teaching of Melcha. And this is a very little known thing. Very few people know about this, and you would not know about it unless you researched it out and dug into the minutia of where Rome gets a lot of their claims pertaining to the things they teach, and most of it is outside of the closed canon. And here's an example. In this book by Bart Ehrman is one of the Gnostic pseudo-writings that were written after the canon was closed, and it's called the Protoevangelium of James. And in the Protoevangelium of James, it talks about that Joseph was a widower and that he had a former wife by the name of Melcha, and that he had older sons and daughters from his first wife who had been deceased. So when the Roman Catholic Church claims that Jesus was the only child that Mary ever gave birth to, and that Jesus had no other earthly siblings, they don't derive this teaching from the scriptures. They derive it from external sources like this, outside of the closed canon. And this is something known as the tradition or the teaching of Melcha. And the short version is that Joseph was a widower by the time he betrothed Mary, and that Joseph had older sons and daughters from his first wife named Melcha. And so the Roman Catholic Church says that when Joseph betrothed Mary, that he already had other sons and daughters. And so Jesus was the only child that Mary ever gave birth to. And the Roman Catholic Church will say that the earthly brothers and sisters of Jesus, as is described in the scriptures, the Roman Catholic Church says, no, no, no. Those were just his kinsmen or his cousins. And the Roman Catholic Church comes up with teachings like this from sources like this, things that were written outside of the closed canon. And the Roman Catholic Church does not tell people about this. They themselves know it inside of their religion, but they will not disclose it to people that are outside of the Roman Catholic Church. Now, once you come into being a Roman Catholic, if someone decides to do that, it's a lot like Islam. The Roman Catholic Church will start to teach you about things and things they appeal to. They'll start teaching you about these things inclusively inside the Roman Catholic religion. But if you are outside the Roman Catholic religion, you won't know about these things, and someone who's a Roman Catholic will not disclose this to you.